Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Ethereum. There's not really much difference to what we looked at yesterday, and it's just been sort of range bound for this morning and overnight. So we're going to be investigating where we think this is going. Before we jump into that though, I'd like to say thank you for watching and if you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification so you never miss a video when we put it out, and why not leave us some feedback in the comment section down below. Okay, with all that being said and done, let's jump into the TA now. So what we were looking for initially is the fact that we're potentially looking for this wave two. If we are looking for some downside, and basically what we'd be looking at this all as a wave one into this low point here. This is a wave two, and then looking for confirmation that we have a bigger 5 wave move to the downside, which could look to target out this 955 zone to this 919 zone. Effectively, what we're looking for here is a B, and a C. So that is a 5, 3, 5, which we currently, the structure within this move is a bit strange. It is possible that we could be developing some kind of a triangle within this move, where this is an A, B, looking for C, D, and an E within here. Though it is also possible that this triangle could be the other way around, and we still got more of a drop here within this move. One thing we were talking about with the Discord members yesterday is the potential that actually this C wave could be completed into this move here. And if that's the case, what we'd be looking at is a completed move. So it is possible that we could technically look to break down, though the structure is not suggesting it. So I'm keeping this wave 2 higher up for now, because I think that even if we do start to break down, unless we move below this 1150 zone, it is also possible that we could have something like this playing out, where we have all of this move here as an A wave shown by this green one. So that would be a 535. Then we'd be looking for this B wave correction to the downside. If this is taking place, what we'd be looking for is a move down to this 1193 to this 1168 area. That would be a typical B wave retracement, and what we'd be looking for then is for that continuation to the upside. If we do drop below this 1182 zone, that would invalidate the potential of this becoming an additional 1, 2 here, like this 1 and a 2. So then we just need to keep an eye on that, because we have two options that we're sort of tracking here. If we do actually end up coming down further deeper into this retracement zone, what we'd be looking at then, I've just gone off of this 618, which actually ties in quite nicely with this previous low, so could potentially look to form a double bottom. It could also look to break down slightly deeper and maybe target out the 786 zone or this 702 zone, though I wouldn't want it to come much deeper than this 786, unless if it does, then the possibility starts to become that we could have a flat forming here, where we would be looking at this as a B wave, and then this would be a 5 wave move to the upside. So it is possible, if this is going to develop as a flat correction, we could look to move to the downside, though most of the times wave 2s tend to be zigzags. So we just need to be aware that if we do start to see some impulsive structure developing from this point, like I said, there's not really much to go off of at the moment, but effectively what we'd be looking at then is for a move. If we were to treat this as a wave one to the downside, what we would want is a straight drop here to this 1193 zone. That would open up the possibility that we could be in a 5 wave move to the downside. Though the current structure is actually looking more neater to be this as an A, forming a B wave within here, and then we're going for that C wave to the downside still. It is possible that we could technically have completed an ABC here, and we'll go over that shortly. But this is basically what we're looking at. So all invalidations of these upward moves come by crossing back below this 1150. Moving back below that zone indicates that we are within either a 5 wave move to the downside or just a B, and a C. So the if it's just a zigzag to the downside, the target area for this would be this 1081 zone. If it becomes a bigger move, like we talked about, that 978 would be confirmation of that 3rd wave. Okay, so the other thing we're looking out for, same as yesterday, is the potential for a breakout here. And if I just zoom out slightly, this is quite quite messy because there's a lot of information on the chart. Let me see if I've got anything. I can take this off. Take this off. There we go. That's a bit better. So what we'd be looking at here is the potential that actually we could have a bigger five-wave move to the upside playing out. And what we'd be looking at is this as a potential wave one, and then looking for this wave two. This wave two could be completed here, though I think given the current structure, it does look like we're forming either a triangle, or we're going to be have this as an A, then we have this as a B and a C wave to the upside, and then we're going to break back down into this zone again, this 1210 to this 12 to 1193. Breaking back into that zone would then effectively just move this wave two, and like we were talking about it yesterday with the Discord members, we could see something like this where we come down and look to target out this 1196 zone. And basically what that would then be is just a bigger ABC to the downside. So this would become an A, this would become a B, and then effectively the C wave would come down lower like this. As long as we stay above this 1182 zone, we need to still bear in mind we could see some kind of a breakout to the upside here, and effectively moving down lower like this would also move this target down for this wave three. And what we'd be looking at then is a move. So then if we do move lower into this green box zone, effectively this typical third wave move drops down to this 1.618 here at this 1291 zone. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on. If we do break down, find support in here, then I'd be looking for that confirmation, because what we'd want for confirmation is we would want to start to see some impulsive structure moving to the upside here. So we'd want to see maybe a wave one come up, and test this high point, move down for a wave two, test the support again, and then look for that third wave move to the upside here. That's the ideal way we want to see this play out. If we do manage to find support in this zone, then all eyes will be on the move to the upside. However, like I said, it is also possible that this wave two is completed here. Though if this is the case, what we wouldn't want to see is a move back down past, if I just throw this fib on you. What we wouldn't want to see is a move back down past this zone here of 786, so the 1213 zone. We wouldn't want to fall much deeper than that, because once we start to move down past that 786, it starts to become more likely that we're going to break through the zones. It is possible to come lower than that, but it's just sort of an early warning sign. So it is possible that, like I said, we could be starting to form some structure here, though it is very early if that is the case and it's not making much sense. We could potentially have this as a wave one into this high point. If this is to play out, we could potentially look at this as a 1, 2, 3, maybe a diagonal within this wave 1, 2, and then looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But basically, we'd want to start seeing some impulsive structure here developing, because we'd want to move above this 1238 for confirmation, at least, of this move. If there is extensions within this, which could be why it's looking quite choppy, we could be looking for a move higher. Like I said, confirmation of this bigger wave 3 comes in by moving above this 1299.92 zone. So that's what we're keeping an eye on. If we do, however, like I said, break this 1150, we just need to bear in mind that we could be within that third wave, and this is just completed into this high. So everyone, just be careful out there. If you're going to be trading, make sure you have your stop loss and you have a good entry on it. Wait for some of these zones to confirm things. Just jumping in sort of midway is very dangerous, because things can evolve, and you can get caught out. And with that being said, in the link in the description down below, there's an affiliate link for BYBIT. So if you don't have an account already, they really are a good exchange. They have good risk management tools within there, so you can set up your trade and you can set your stop loss, take profit, and you can see your liquidation price before you even enter the trade. Really is a great exchange. It's the one we use when we're trading. And in the description below, you'll also find a link to Discord. why not come join? It's free to join. Once you're in the general chat area, just mention a member of staff and we'd be happy to help you out. Okay, with all that said and done, I hope that everyone has a great rest of the day, and for tomorrow, have a great Christmas. And until we see each other in the next video, take care out there, everybody.